Okay, next.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay. Your name is Kinan Muhammad Kinan?
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Okay. How's life, Kinan?
Alhamdulillah, it's been good.
Alhamdulillah. Are you fasting this day?
No, Alhamdulillah.
Yes, because this not uh, day for fasting. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So are you ready to this job interview?
I'm ready.
Okay. So the first question, tell me about yourself.
Okay, so like you already knew, my name is Muhammad Kinan Ahsan, and I'm a fresh graduate in software engineering, or we usually call it RPL, Rekayasa Perangkat Lunak. I expertise in web development and also multi-platform app development. Web development including or using native technologies such as HTML, CSS, JS, and also other third-party tools or frameworks, and mobile or multi-platform app development using Flutter. Okay.
Okay. That's all.
That's all.
Okay. The second question, what is your greatest strength?
My greatest strength is in the fields that I mentioned earlier. I considered myself very understanding, or I have a deep understanding in those fields, so I can work fast in those fields without being often confused or not knowing something, or even if I don't know something, I can look it up and troubleshoot my problem easily. So maybe that's one of my strengths.
Okay. Okay. Next question, what is your greatest weakness?
My greatest weakness is probably in one of them is in management in terms of priority. So sometimes maybe I don't know which work I should do first, which work I should prioritize. So sometimes I just messed up and I did the less important work, left the important works, and in the end it makes me stressed, pressured. But I could overcome it by implementing some kind of to-do list. So before working on anything, I need to learn, I need to know which tasks are the most important, which are less important, and make a list so I know which of them I should do first, which of them I should prioritize, and which I should put aside for a while. Okay. So maybe that.
Okay. That's all.
That's all.
Okay, Kinan. Next question. What makes you unique?
What makes me unique? So perhaps, like I mentioned earlier, I'm easy to understand in the fields that I mentioned. So that makes me unique because not everyone has this strength. I see some of my fellow classmates or colleagues, some of them, they sometimes need more time to understand something. They need more time to learn, they need more time to just digest the thing that they are learning. So maybe that strength makes me pretty unique.
Okay. Okay, next question. Tell me about something that's not on your resume.
Something that's not on my resume is it's about my hobby.
Okay.
So at free time, I like to just sometimes when I have access to my device, I like to learn more. I like to search, I like to explore the internet, learn something new, or just read the news. I just like to know things. I just like to know what's happening right now in the world. I like to know things. Or even if I'm currently not having access to my devices, I like to spend my time. I like to maybe maybe just sit and relax, or maybe read books if I have interesting books. Maybe that.
Okay. How will your greatest strength help your performance?
How will my greatest strength help me perform?
Yes.
So, like I mentioned earlier, I have the understanding. I have a good understanding, so it will really help me in my performance in my work. So when I'm doing something, I know what I'm doing, and then when I do something, yes, like I mentioned, I know what I'm doing and I understand my work. So I don't get confused by my own work, and I can work. So my work becomes really structured, and I don't get confused with my own like work. Why did I do this? Why did I do that? I know what I'm doing, so that would really help me in my performance.
Okay. That's all.
That's all.
Okay. Next question. How do you handle your failure?
How do I handle failure? So whenever I encounter failure, I see it not as a breakpoint or like this is the end. No, I see failure as a stepping stone. So whenever I come into a failure, I will research what did I do wrong. I will research, I will look up what's the solution, and I will try to learn it and implement it, so I will avoid the failure and move on.
Okay.
Maybe
That's all.
that's all.
Okay. Next question. How do you handle your success?
How do I handle success? So just like failure, success is also not the end. I still have to work. Whenever I'm successful in something, that doesn't mean it's the end, it's all. So I still need to keep working, keep doing. If it's a success, then that means I'm on the right path. So I just need to be consistent and keep working like what I've been doing. That means it's the right thing to do, then keep working. But if it is failure like before, then I need to learn what was my mistake and do better. Maybe that.
Okay. Do you consider yourself successful?
Do I consider myself successful? No, not yet.
Why?
Because, as I said, I'm a fresh graduate, so I've been learning. I have the knowledge, I have the sufficient skills.
So
But-
you need to improve your life.
Yes, I need to improve my life, and I need to implement what I have gotten from my previous educations. I need to start a career. That way I could be successful. So am I successful right now? Maybe not.
Okay. Okay. Next question. How do you handle stress and pressure?
How do I handle stress and pressure? So whenever I'm stressed and pressured, I take my time to briefly relax and refresh my mind. When I'm relaxed, I get back into work and start, like I said before, making start like searching for the priority, and I do the prioritized task first. So that way my work will be more structured, and I could overcome the stress and pressure by doing the work accordingly.
Okay. Okay. So the next question. How would you describe your life, yourself?
Like I said, I'm a fresh graduate in software engineering. So I have the knowledge, I have the skills, sufficient skills to implement it in a workplace. but again, I still need to learn more. I still need to train myself more, because the best place for training in the best place for training and upgrading myself is in the workplace.
Okay, that's all.
That's all.
Okay. Next question. Describe a typical work week.
A typical work week. So a typical work week is from Monday to Friday. Every day we go to work at 7. We must be there. We must arrive at 7, and we get home at 4 or 5. So on Mondays, maybe we will have a ceremony to start the week,
Okay.
and the rest is usual work. And maybe on some days, like maybe Wednesdays or Fridays, we will have some kind of meeting to discuss with each other, with our colleagues, about anything that has happened, that will happen, that has been worked on, that needs to be worked on,
Okay.
the evaluation and everything. So maybe that's a typical work week in my view.
Okay. That's all.
That's all.
Okay. The next question. Are you nice?
Am I nice? I consider myself nice because I can communicate with others. That's the most important thing. And I also accept suggestions from others. Maybe when I'm working or when I'm doing something and somebody pointed out a mistake in my work, I take it as a suggestion, and with that I try to improve myself. And also, if I see someone needing help on something, I try my best to help them if I can. And even if I can, I still would try to assist them. Maybe I would give them some references, even though I don't know the references, but I still try. So I consider myself a nice person.
Okay. Okay. The next question. Are you willing to file?
I'm sorry?
Sorry. Are you willing? Are you willing to fail?
Am I willing to fail?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said before, failure is a stepping stone. So am I willing to fail if it's necessary? If a work is complicated and the failure rate is just high, I am willing to fail, because from that failure I can learn what's my mistake.
Okay.
And if I don't fail now, maybe I will fail later in the future, and failing later would just be worse. So I might as well just fail now. So maybe I am willing to fail.
Okay. The next question. Are you willing to relocate?
Am I willing to relocate? So yes, I am willing to relocate as per the company's considerations, because when I work here, I can work from anywhere actually. So I am willing to relocate as long as it's indeed necessary and it makes sense.
Okay. That's all.
That's all.
Okay. The next question. Describe your work ethic.
My work ethic. So in my work, so yes, I will work, and then whenever I'm given a task from my boss or something, I will do it. I will try my best to do it. And in terms of collaboration, if I'm put in a team with several other colleagues, I will collaborate. I will try my best to collaborate, to give what I can to contribute to the team. I accept suggestions, and I will also try to give suggestions and help my teammates and in the end, we could finish the task together and with a good quality.
Okay, that's all.
That's all.
Okay, the last question. Describe your work style.
My work style is I like to work relaxed. So when I work, I don't usually like to rush myself, like I must do this as fast as I can. I don't chase for the maximum, I chase for the optimum. So not maximum nor minimum, but the optimum. So I can do my task fast and finish it nicely, but I still take my time to enjoy my time. Maybe I have some coffee breaks for a while, but I still prioritize my task and the quality of the output.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, maybe that's all for this job interview.
Okay.
Okay, maybe you can waiting until the process you get accept or not.
Okay.
So thank you for the interview, Kinan.
Thank you
so
very
much.
much.
Okay, maybe you can go.
Okay. Thank you.